The spirit warmed the warrior's freezing fingers and provided power. Thus, the evil king fell. The warrior became a hero. And having fulfilled its duty, the spirit melted back into nature.
These lines are very important for the story. We meet Ort, a young kid with big dreams of the life and most importantly, death of a warrior. We open on him helping the people of his village in a similar way we did for Tanjiro during Demon Slayer's first chapter. A woman tells him to say goodbye to his sister, Sana, before he goes off and joins the military, where he is going to be positioned as a cook, keeping campfires burning and warming up alcohol, though he has very big ambitions of participating in the battlefield. Basically, there is a ice kingdom who's been getting more and more violent. Their snowfall eating up large amounts of the world, freezing over ports, limiting sea travel, and crushing crop farms till nothing can be grown. As a parting gift, the town gives him a few things: a sheep, a large clump of wool to use for a bed, 3 cabbages, a spear, and 3 jugs of mystery liquid, a crate, and lastly, from Sana, a part of their village's sacred flame. We then meet Captain Alajoki. She's alright. Don't really like her character design that much, but that's just a preference thing. I just feel her head is way too small compared to the rest of her body, and it feels very jarring to me. But I know everyone else that I'll talk about this manga with will probably love her design, and that's alright. Though Grim, from the author's prior work, Red Hood, is 10 times hotter, no contest. But judging the bodies of others aside, Alajoki seems like a very great character, and I'm very excited to see more of her. She sees Ort blowing the flame, and is like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm blowing into the fire to make it last longer." Alajoki tells him to be careful, as breath is a part of the soul. That's why your chest hurts when you run. That's why you die when you can no longer breathe. Ending with breath having magical significance to it, and that flame may be swallowing your life. Ort asks if he could possibly be given a sword to wield, as he's scared that if he dies protecting the flame, he'll only die as a cook and not a warrior. But if he had a blade of his own, he could fight back and die a warrior's death. Suddenly, the Ice Kingdom attacks, being led by an ice sorcerer, General Captain Beezbel, who is manipulating dead soldiers' bodies with ice. And we see many cool monster designs, like this awesome double-headed giant Oni Yeti. Super cool. As the attack begins, General Captain Beezbel screams,
"Freeze them all! Turn them into fodder for our army!"
Alajoki commands Ort to keep the flame lit no matter what, and has this really cool scene where she grabs her battle axe and absolutely destroys the giant double-headed Oni Yeti immediately. She then proceeds to get cubed. Ort is terrified, but in what he believes are his final moments, he is content with it, knowing that his sister, Sina, will be given his paycheck if he did die out here, so he's able to go without any regrets. However, he thinks back to what Sina told him about sagas of warriors who fell in combat. She then tells him to tell her his saga himself, giving Ort the courage to grab the sacred flame as tight as possible, yelling that every bit of ice you freeze me with, I will melt, absolutely torching his body in the process as he hugs literal fire. Then, the fire begins to glow and envelop him, as it begins to change its shape and form into a suit of armor with matching weapons, reaching temperatures of heat so strong it melts even General Captain Beezbel's cursed ice magic. He then states, "I'm going to make you pay for what you've done. You meddled with the proud depths of warriors and defiled souls that should have gone straight to Valhalla. Our ideals clash, but you are a warrior too, so I'll send you to Valhalla." And we have this absolute aura farm moment of Ort as he one-shots Captain General Beezbel. We then meet the Kurama, the Lebe, the Sukuna equivalent of this story, Fylgja, who's a newborn fire spirit created from the breath that Ort put into his village's sacred flame. Though, this time, she is immediately wanting to help out Ort achieve his goals. At day 1, Ort asks Fylgja why she chose him. She tells him that she has taken a liking to his warm heart. Those who seek death can't add more kindling to their stoves. Your heart was the warmest one on the battlefield. And I think that's all there is to it, which is super sweet and adorable. I love them. I love how her hair is like charcoaling, like with a headband. That's super cool. So that is a nice change of pace for this trope. And it ends with Ort face planting into the snow, not used to this power, and they form a pact to make this world better and begin to write a saga of their own. Now, let's go back to that monologue.
The spirit warmed the warrior's freezing fingers and provided power.
This is Fylgja, melting the ice captain General Besby kept trying to use to kill Ort with, then powered him up.
Thus, the evil king fell, and a warrior became a hero.
Ort, now with his flame armor, using it to kill Captain General Besby.
And, having fulfilled its duty, the spirit melted back into nature.
Is of Ort saving the day and face planting into the snow. I am very excited to see where Ort, Fylgja, and Alajoki go from here. As someone who has read all of Red Hood and at least enjoyed the art of the last half of My Hero Academia, as expected, the mangaka Yuki Kawajuki absolutely nailed it with the artwork as always. And for the story, he was definitely trying to cook up something really interesting with Red Hood, but he had to rush the ending due to it getting axed. So this mangaka, just like Ort, has a passionate flame inside of him to make a great story that he wants to tell. And I can proudly say that I see the vision. Thank you all for watching, and remember to water the cactus on your way out.